The holidays are in full swing, and you can celebrate with a holiday classic for the whole family. The Tony Award-winning musical A Christmas Carol is at San Francisco's Golden Gate Theater, and here to tell us more is actor Sam Faustine. Sam, good to see you.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Good to have you with us. And I was checking out your Instagram before our interview today, and I saw where you said, "I can't believe I get to be a part of this incredible team." Tell us why this is such a joy for you.
Well, it's a real neat experience for me personally. I'm a San Francisco homegrown kid, and there's two of us actually in the cast in the company who were born and raised in San Francisco. So it's really special for me and him. His name's Rodney Earl Jackson Jr. To be kind of bringing this home from New York.
And tell us more about that. How is it being able to bring that local flair to several roles you're taking on in this production?
Yeah, it's exciting. This is a unique retelling of course, a classic story. The backdrop of the storytelling kind of includes 13 narrators who kind of come out of this narrative costuming, which is just like this Dickensian top hat and jacket, as you can see here. And we each take turns kind of coming out in different characters and telling the story as the show goes on. So it's a really special adaptation, and can't be more thrilled to be showing it off to my home city of San Francisco.
And we're showing off some of that production right now with this video. It looks pretty magical. And of course, as you mentioned, it's the classic Charles Dickens story we've all become accustomed to over the years. But audiences also get treated to more than a dozen holiday carols as well. Tell us about the music. I've heard it described as gorgeous.
Yeah, it's an amazing score. It just won the Tony a couple of months ago. And it's, I believe, the first play. It's technically a play with music. It's the first play to win Best Score as a Tony. It also won 4 other Tonys for design categories. It's a really interesting use of music. The music's used as a narrative tool to kind of weave the scenes together. Whereas in a musical, right, you have characters stepping out and singing a song to express their feelings. This kind of has music as this backdrop to kind of keep the piece cohesive, and it's a really magical, unique use of the musical score.
And you're put to good use as well. I hear you're part of a pre-show treat for the audience, something involving oranges and chocolate.
Yeah, that's right. Not to give anything away, but there are some immersive elements to this show, which are great. This adaptation is particularly dark in the first act, and then towards the end of the show, there's a lot of light, and the juxtaposition between the dark and light is pretty powerful, especially in this time of coming out of the pandemic or emerging slowly out of the pandemic, where it's just a kind of a powerful message to be surrounded by darkness and then emerging into an atmosphere full of love and light and joy and rebirth. There is a pre-show in which I do throw oranges at people, so shall you come, be prepared, bring your catcher's mitt. It's going to be fun.
It sounds pretty fun. And talk more about this. You touched on this a bit, but why would you say this is the perfect show for families to check out this holiday season?
Well, I mean, A Christmas Carol is just an amazing story. And some folks may roll their eyes, oh, another Christmas Carol. But I mean, it's survived this long because it's just an amazing story. It's perfectly constructed. This is a fresh adaptation. And yes, as I kind of just said, especially in this time of kind of emerging out of our homes for the first time, many people are coming to the theater for the first time since, January 2020, right? So it's a special way to bring in this new era of post-COVID joy, emerging out of the darkness. Yeah.
It's a good way to put it, especially if you're feeling very bah humbuggish this season. This is a good way to kind of turn that around. Thank you so much, Sam. Great to talk to you this holiday season.
Thank you for having me. All right. Happy holidays.
And don't miss A Christmas Carol at San Francisco's Golden Gate Theater, playing now through December 26th. For tickets, visit BroadwaySF.com.